A group of Marines from Onslow County continue their mission to honor their fallen brothers. Last spring, 7 Marines were killed when their helicopter crashed off the coast of Florida. WNCT's Jacqueline was in Sneads Ferry today when the group finished the final 4 miles of their march.
The Marsoc Gate marks the end of the Marine Raiders' nearly 800-mile march. Now, every person who marched did know at least one of the people who died in the crash and say the march has helped them reflect on that loss, all while honoring their fellow Marines.
There's just been times where, we just start telling a story. You know what I remember about so-and-so? Yeah, and you just end up laughing about, the better times and times when they were still here.
This month marks 1 year since 7 Camp Lejeune Marines died in a helicopter training crash off the coast of Florida. Unit members marched their final miles into the gates of the Marsoc compound at Stone Bay, carrying a flag and paddle recovered from the crash site. The march started at the crash site on March 11th, and the men formed 7 two-man teams to bring their brothers home in a relay-style road march. Although it was split up in 11-mile increments, the Marine Raiders say it wasn't easy.
What I think is common between all of us is that our hearts are full. And no matter the pain that we're feeling in our bodies, the pride that we feel, and the love we have for the guys that are no longer with us, pretty much numbs that pain.
Hundreds lined the streets of Highway 210 to show their support.
I commend them, and I'm glad to be here to be a part of this, to showing them how much we appreciate what they've done for the fallen and for the families as well.
We know that they made a long trek, and we're happy to be here to support them.
One of the Ruckers calls the mission symbolic.
It's the closest thing we could do to a Viking funeral for the boys, and I think they would have really gotten a kick out of it.
Harris tells me the journey helped them fully reflect on their friend's passing.
It's been a healing process for all of us to be able to, honor them in this public way and also have the opportunity to reflect on them.
Many of the Marines say their feet are blistered up and some bleeding, yet say it's all been worth it as they continue the legacy of their brothers in arms. In Sneads Ferry, Jacqueline, 9 on your side.
Organizers of the march say they're unsure if they will participate in another Ruck March next year.